The difference between this reality show and other reality shows is that on other reality shows, the host often says things like, "Get ready for the most outrageous, most incredible, most jaw-dropping season of all time." I don't do that on this show because I like to keep my reality real. The reality is, the folks on this season of the nation's most embarrassing driving show are the most appalling we've ever had. So you, boring host guy, come over here and say it like you mean it. Say, the season 14 nominees are the worst we've ever had. What he's saying is essentially true. The folks we have this year are the worst drivers we've ever had. Not only have they had dozens of crashes, they've had hundreds of traffic tickets. You're going to be talking about this group of nominees forever. Actually, you might be. But I've gotten ahead of myself because I haven't even told you what the people we're talking about have been nominated for. They're nominated for the most upsetting, most life-altering, most degrading award in the history of the world. Canada's worst driver.
What way do I turn the f***ing wheel? Red!
Parallel parking is something that Canada's worst drivers almost always have a difficult time with.
I'm not doing good.
And this year is no exception.
I've had multiple panic attacks in my car, and mainly all of them are related to paralleling.
Brandon was nominated as Canada's worst driver by his best friend, Sarah.
Hang on.
Oh. The next worst driver nominee
Sorry, buddy.
was brought to us by
Oh my God, signal.
Jerry, the professional driving instructor who taught Alexis how to drive 5 years ago.
I'm gonna, yeah, you just need to go around me, okay?
Let me know when it's done.
Oh. Oh.
The next nominee
No, I can't get in there. I can't get in there.
is Carlene, brought to us by her husband, Daryl.
I can't get it in there. I just can't. My car is too long for that space. I know my car.
And then
Brittany can't park.
there's Brittany, nominated by her sister Mia.
I'm having a meltdown, man. I can't do this.
I think I would be a better parker if I had a backup camera, and a front-forward camera, and a side camera. And a self-parking car. That would help too.
Well, good news, bad drivers.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Holy.
This year we have a self-parking car to teach you how to parallel park.
Far right. Start to turn there. And then far left.
Yesterday, Canada's worst drivers
Okay, third step.
all got to play in this self-parking Ford Focus,
Well, let's do it one more time then. How about that?
Excellent. Sure, I'm down for that.
alongside our head driving instructor, Tim Danter.
God, people are lazy as
Desi, from Campbellford, Ontario, is the only Canada's worst driver nominee this season who knows how to parallel park.
Do you want to do this again?
No, I'm okay.
Because of that automated lesson,
I know how to parallel park now. Driver's training. Those assholes.
all of Canada's worst drivers
Perfect.
now know how to parallel park.
Awesome possum.
You, ma'am, are a parallel parker.
I am a parallel parker.
It only took you, what, 4 tries?
Shut up.
When people think of hit-and-run accidents, they tend to think of dramatic, high-speed crashes where a driver creates a mass amount of carnage and then flees the scene. But in reality, most hit-and-run accidents occur in parking lots, and the person doing the damage usually doesn't even really run at all. They just find a different parking spot. My God, he's coming back? You're kidding. I wonder if we'll see a hit-and-run accident today, because Canada's worst drivers are about to park in Canada's worst parking lot. You gotta be kidding, buddy. You didn't even leave a number or anything?
Canada's worst parking lot has rules.
So here are the rules. Don't hit anything. Brandon, I'm looking at you. Tell me your parking lot history.
Multiple hit and runs. Honestly, Andrew, it's been 30, 35 times.
Oh, holy mackerel.
Watching every move the bad drivers make alongside Tim is Shamala Kiru, our therapist here at the rehab center, our high-speed driving instructor, Philippe Laterno, and our legal expert, Cam Woolley. At the end of each episode, these experts help me decide who should graduate and go home. At the end of our series, they'll help me decide who is Canada's worst driver. And it might be Brandon.
I've scraped bumpers, I've taken off bumpers, I've took off mirrors.
Who else has done a hit-and-run in a parking lot?
I've hit someone in a parking lot and gave them a fake phone number when they asked for my contact information.
That's called a hit-and-run, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carlene? No.
Yeah,
Yes.
long time ago.
All right, saddle up.
For this challenge, our Cadillac Coupe de Ville will be driven by Alexis.
I'm gonna win. I'm a winner.
Our decommissioned cop car goes to Carlene.
I don't want to be Canada's worst driver, but I am.
The vintage Mustang belongs to Desi.
Yes, yeah.
Do you really have your cell phone out?
No.
The Ford Focus will be piloted by Brandon.
What are you upset about?
I'm not, I'm just getting anxious now.
And this Jeep Grand Cherokee goes to Brittany. I'm glad she learned parallel parking.
What is parallel parking?
Parking in Canada's worst parking lot can commence now. Look at this, they think it's a race.
And it's Brittany who's racing the fastest.
Look at her go.
Look at Brandon suddenly stop in front of Brittany.
Oh my God.
The logjam allows Desi to access the parking lot first, where she quickly discovers that it's full.
Is there no parking spots?
No.
That's Drew, Desi's close friend.
Look at this f***ing chick, man.
Don't like this. No.
To add to the chaos, Canada's worst drivers are not the only folks here.
Why is there so many people in the damn parking lot?
There are also blocker cars competing for any open spaces, like this parallel parking spot.
Should I do it?
Sure, try it.
It's huge.
No.
It's enormous.
No.
What do you mean, no? What are you doing in rehab if you're not even gonna try? You may as well just go home and cry forever. You're gonna try.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's going for it.
In this challenge,
You gotta back in one in this game.
drivers have to reverse into their parking spots in one motion.
Nope.
Drivers can pull forward for the parallel parking spots, but they can only ever reverse once.
You parallel parking here, Brandon.
You know how to do it?
Legal parallel parking means getting to within 30 centimeters of the curb. Is Brandon that close?
Not.
Brittany doesn't come close either.
Am I in?
And when Alexis tries to squeeze in,
I literally cleared him.
she hits the car behind her and the car in front.
Hey,
When drivers hit anything on this challenge,
Lap of shame.
You do a lap of shame.
they must do a lap around the entire perimeter of the parking lot.
Brittany!
Oh my God.
Was that a hit?
Drivers will also do a lap of shame if they commit a ticketable offense, like parking in a handicapped spot, which Alexis has done.
I tried once. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it because no one's gonna catch me.
Yeah, and you got caught.
And I got a $300 ticket.
Parking in a spot reserved for pregnant women is not a ticketable offense. It's just immoral.
I would park there anyways. I always park in the expectant mothers.
Oh my gosh.
Who cares? They can't come and find me and tell me I'm not pregnant.
Brittany has returned from her lap of shame, and
You're not handicapped, Brittany.
Yeah, where's her sticker?
she's confidently headed straight for the handicapped parking space sign.
We got it in. Gold star.
I've seen little kids drive bumper cars better at the fair.
Oh, I didn't even see that sign.
You parked in a handicapped spot and you hit the sign.
So do I gotta go around again?
Twice!
Fuck.
When we come back,
Pedestrians walking.
Fuck off.
Slow, slow, slow. Hey.
Canada's worst drivers struggle to get parked.
I can't reverse. I know. That's why you're in rehab and considered one of Canada's worst drivers.
I'm not the worst. I'm trying.
Oh, he's the worst.
Hey.
Canada's worst drivers have been challenged to park in reverse. And while their reversing skills are terrible, that's not even the real issue.
Brittany, you missed it by a country mile.
A country mile? How long is that?
The real issue
Stop right there. Stop.
is that they don't know how to get properly positioned before the reversing begins.
Slow. Hey.
She hit it.
Desi does know how to get positioned. And as a result, she parks easily.
Oh.
Desi is the first person to park.
I'm okay at parking. That's not my problem.
Carlene was hit by a car while walking 13 years ago. And because of the injuries sustained from that, she actually has a handicapped parking permit. But it's in her bag.
Okay, thank you. Why don't you put this up?
Handicap spot's open. Let's see this happen.
Making it happen
Oh my fuck. Let's go!
Carlene holds up traffic for 2 minutes.
Trying to freak me out, they are.
After 10 challenges in rehab, this is
My first pass. Yep.
if the 3 remaining Canada's Worst Driver nominees are ever going to get parked.
Careful, you're gonna hit.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to have to show them how to get into proper position.
If you want to get into this space, you want to come here, close to the space, and then launch out here so you're sort of in a line to do it.
When Brittany takes the time to get herself correctly positioned,
See what she's doing? That's what he's explaining.
she's able to reverse in easily.
That's how you get in. You got to get aligned before it happens. See how
I
that
had
works?
no idea
Bang.
that's how you
Now
get
you're
in.
See, that's what he meant by, see how she pulled up and angled herself? Do you see that? Do you understand it better now?
So we're not counting that one. That's me coaching you in.
Really?
While Brittany searches for another spot, I teach Brandon how to get lined up.
In this particular case,
the angle you're parking at is this, right?
Yes.
So on your approach, you want to see how close you can get to this angle.
Let's face it, people don't know how to park in parking lots. It's not stressed enough in driver training.
And now the other way. And what that's going to do is it's going to get you closer to the alignment you want. Shoot for this corner bumper, and you're in. You're magically in the spot. See that?
Yeah.
So get out of here, and if it's still here when you come back, you can park it yourself.
No.
Yes. Once Alexis gets the exact same lesson, you're in.
Now, when I go to do it again, I'm gonna for sure be able to do it.
Brittany becomes the third successful parker. That's how you park in an angled space. What's up?
Frustrated.
Why?
I can't reverse.
I know, that's why you're in rehab and considered one of Canada's worst drivers.
I'm not the worst. I'm trying.
Oh, he's the worst. Do you think he's the worst?
No.
Who do you think is the worst?
Purple.
Perhaps Brittany herself is Canada's worst driver. She had to do 5 laps of shame today.
I suck.
Okay, ready? Let's go. We're good.
Brandon also sucks.
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon eventually parks. But not until he'd done 3 laps of shame.
I didn't look in the mirror. I was.
That's a lap of shame, buddy.
Fuck.
The absolute worst parking lot parker, though,
Lap of shame.
is Alexis.
Lap of shame.
Lap of shame.
Lap of shame, I'm going.
Ultimately, Alexis had to do 6 laps of shame.
Even though I didn't like the challenge, I really didn't like it, I still feel like I'm walking away with like a valuable lesson.
Reversing a trailer has always confused Canada's worst drivers.
What do I do? Where am I?
I'm getting confused.
That's because to make a trailer reverse to the left, you have to steer to the right. To make a trailer go right, you have to steer left.
Okay, obviously it's opposites then.
And if you oversteer, you'll jackknife.
Jackknife. You've jackknifed.
The good news is, vehicles have evolved past jackknifing with new technology called trailer assist. While reversing, if the trailer assist knob is turned to the right, the trailer turns to the right.
Oh, I see. And if I want it to go to the left?
I turn the dial to the left.
Ah! It's possessed.
Yep.
That's freaky. So I still am completely steering.
With the dial.
With the dial, I'm unable to oversteer.
And so if I go hard over...
Yep. It will not jackknife. It will never allow you to jackknife.
For real, it won't jackknife?
Go try it.
It won't let you. So if I want to go between those pylons...
I steer towards the pylons.
And then it lines up. If I let go, it just goes
Absolutely.
straight.
Yeah. It automatically corrects your steering straight.
That is super trippy.
Yep.
Before Canada's worst drivers learn about the trailer assist technology,
Recover.
they're learning how to reverse a trailer the old-fashioned way.
Well, that's a jackknife.
I was going straight though, how did the trailer move?
It moved because if you're reversing a trailer in a straight line and the trailer itself is even 1 millimeter off center, let's say to the left, the trailer will track to the left for as long as you're driving straight, until it eventually jackknifes.
We have to continually watch, and then when the trailer starts going off course, that's when the little bits of input come in.
Once everybody learns that to reverse the trailer to the left, you have to steer to the right.
I'm absolutely beyond agitated.
Are you?
Yes.
How come?
Tim shows them the much less stressful method of reversing with trailer assist.
You're an asshole. We could have done this an hour ago.
For the Trailer Reversing Challenge, drivers will reverse the same truck and trailer they learned with through these 3 gates and into this garage. Whether or not they use the assist feature is up to them. And Alexis does not want to use it. And without it, Alexis jackknifes. She runs into foam figures.
No, you just...
Oh.
And she doesn't really seem to care.
This is really hard.
I know that you don't like us talking about caring all the time, but you shrug everything off and go, this is tough. But it's not so tough that you need to cure bang.
Fucking stop talking about how I don't care.
She is convinced that she does care, but that she doesn't show it. And one of the things I really encouraged Alexis to do is to have some congruency between what she's saying and what she's doing.
Oh, I care, so I better stop before I jackknife because I care.
Alexis doesn't care that she's headed towards mud.
You're getting stuck. Okay, you're stuck. Oh, hey.
What the f? Why would they put me in a mud putt and then, like, ask me to back up a trailer?
You're not going anywhere. Stop. Fuck.
I think this is stupid.
Just put it in 4x.
Luckily,
Easy.
this truck has four-wheel drive.
Okay, there we go.
Alexis has a careless habit
No.
of jackknifing to the point of hitting.
Don't gasp!
I'm trying not to.
I don't care if I jackknife him now. Like, why the f would I ever drive a trailer? I'm stupid.
Oh. You want to stop before hitting. That's one of the things we're really trying to get, you know, ingrained in your brain.
Okay, so
there's your front end swing, and that's what we're talking about. Like, it hit your mirror. If you can't see that in your mirror, you got issues.
going slow because I care.
Alexis may claim to care, but it sure doesn't seem like she cares.
I think I'm done.
Driving without due care and attention is a ticketable offense.
If I don't care, I'll go home today. I don't. The more he keeps saying I don't care, then I'm not gonna care. I'm not.
You don't
I'm not gonna care then.
get it.
Desi does use the trailer assist. And she's lined up for the garage in 8 minutes.
This is a good run.
But Desi is fixated on the driver's side mirror. And because she's so close to the wall on the driver's side, she can't see what's behind her.
No, don't run into the thing. Oh.
Desi really likes the trailer assist. Brittany also really likes it.
I'm in.
The fact that it won't jackknife is what makes the trailer assist so great.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without the assist.
Brandon takes a little longer, but
I'm in.
he also has a very good run.
Look, a legit smile.
I passed. Yeah, I passed.
Carleen does not want to use the trailer assist.
I'm having a problem going straight.
On every challenge this season,
Wrong way. Come on, Carleen, please.
Carleen has asked her husband to not help.
Darryl!
And Darryl hasn't helped.
Now, I know I could have done this faster if I had to use the assist, but what good is that for me?
Patient Darryl is not a backseat driver.
I'm gonna do it.
That's it, that's it.
Oh!
The only thing Darryl told Carleen in 33 minutes was, "That's it, that's it."
Well, you shouldn't have told me.
Down. Sometimes trying to get a car to do what you want it to do, down, down. Feels like you're trying to tame some mythological beast. Down! But controlling a mythological beast can be done, and controlling a car can also be done. Up next for Canada's worst drivers is learning how to control the car in a wacky stunt maneuver called the reverse flick. And here to teach them how to control a car doing a reverse flick, the mythological beast has been tamed. That's the reverse flick right over there. Anyways, teaching them how to do it is our high-speed expert, Philippe Letourneau. Good, mythological beast. Good.
This one's gonna be fun, actually. First thing first, get some speed. About 35K.
Right.
Let go to gas a little bit one way. Hard the other way. Off we go. You okay? No, you're not okay.
It's okay. Be fine in a minute.
To do a reverse flick, Philippe gets going 35K an hour, then abruptly releases the gas pedal. Or, as he puts it,
let go to gas, let go to gas, let go to gas.
You want me to do that?
And
Oh my
back
God. Yeah, right.
when Philippe lets go of the gas, the car slows down, and that makes its weight shift.
When I let go to gas in reverse, where does the weight of the vehicle shift?
I have no idea.
To the front?
Goes to the back.
Yes.
Watch. When Philippe lets go of the gas pedal, the car slows down, shifting its weight to the back. Stop. Did you see that? When the weight shifts to the back, the car's front lifts slightly up, taking traction away from the front tires. Philippe then makes a small turn in one direction, which loads weight onto the suspension here. When he steers hard in the opposite direction, the suspension bounces back like a spring, and the lighter front tires lose so much of their grip, the car spins completely around.
Let go to gas one way, and off we go.
Jesus Christ.
When Canada's worst drivers attempt the maneuver, one particular mistake happens repeatedly. Instead of giving the wheel just a quarter turn for the initial steering input,
Let go to gas. Let go to gas.
drivers are oversteering the first turn of the wheel.
Sorry.
Brake, brake, brake. Don't be sorry.
Sorry.
And that's driving them off the road.
Let go to gas.
Oh, no, I forget. I'm sorry.
Stop.
I forgot.
All things considered, though,
Let go to gas. One way and then... Wow. Not bad for a first run, huh?
this season's drivers pick up on this technique fairly quickly.
Okay. Wasn't bad. Can I do it a couple more times?
That's why it's a training
Okay.
session.
Like,
During every training session,
Here we go. Let's do it again.
drivers are encouraged to practice
Perfect. Let's do it again.
over and over again.
We're doing it again.
This repetitive teaching technique
Here we go. Et voila. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
yeah, I did it.
is why Canada's worst drivers
There we go.
Hey.
are able to pass
Yes.
Yeah.
our difficult driving challenges.
Oh, yeah.
And usually the drivers love it.
Want to do it again?
Yeah.
Good.
This is fun.
But after attempting the reverse flick just 2 times,
Here we go.
Was that it?
Alexis wants the lesson to end.
Want to try again?
Okay, one more time and then that's it.
And that's it?
Yeah.
All right. It's, you have the opportunity to do multiple runs, so.
For the reverse flick challenge. Drivers will reverse down this straightaway between 30 and 40 kilometers an hour. Once they're inside this box, they'll have to pull off the maneuver without hitting anything. And the vehicle they'll be doing it in won't be our brand new Mustang, because it won't do it. brand new Mustangs have a computer chip in them that won't allow the car to reverse faster than 30 kilometers an hour.
I'm flooring it. Look at my foot. Up, 30 forever. It won't go faster than 30. So, to bring back the fun, we're bringing back the decommissioned cop car Canada's worst drivers learned in. Here we go. Don't go too fast, just get going. I like this speed. This is nice, actually. Here we go. Let off the brake, off the gas, I mean. One way, the other way. Booyah!
Will Canada's worst drivers say they like this challenge?
Are they gonna say, ah, what just happened? Why am I in the farmer's field having gone through a wall?
Brittany says she's damaged 50 cars that belong to other people. And guess how many vehicles she's bought for herself?
20? 25-ish?
That's real? You?
Oh, yeah.
20 to 25
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah, since I got my driver's license.
Because you ruined the last one.
Yeah.
Let me ask the question that I get asked the most often. You're not kidding, you're real.
Absolutely. Before I came here, I didn't really think anything was wrong with me.
Really?
I truly believed in my heart that, you know, people hit people all the time and don't say anything. And
you
I
really
didn't.
thought that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
When Brittany drives into another person's car, she pays for the damages out of pocket and never, ever tells her insurance company.
Oh.
That's an expensive way to drive. But if she reported every accident, she'd probably be taken off the road.
You gotta go faster. Oh. Oh, I almost did it that time. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, rock and roll then, because you're going the speed of a 1920s waltz.
Drivers will get 5 attempts at this challenge.
Okay, you're good.
And I'm guessing Brittany will need all 5.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't do it at 30, Mia. There's no physical possible way I can do it at 30.
Did you know that Brittany failed her driver's license test 11 times?
Oh my God, I forgot to turn the car. I forgot to turn the wheel. I forgot to turn the wheel. I forgot to turn the wheel. I just went all the way to the right, and I forgot to turn the wheel.
And for her 12th license attempt, Brittany booked an appointment not in Victoria, where she lives, but in Duncan, BC, a town with just 5,000 people and only 7 traffic lights. And there, she passed.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think Brittany should not have passed.
I think we failed.
Canada's worst drivers have learned how to do a 180-degree spin-out in reverse.
Is that it?
Now they're being tested on that skill.
I think we failed.
And Alexis, who skipped out of her lesson early, is up next.
So you'll pass this on the first go?
I think so.
Wicked.
On day 1 of rehab, Alexis told me that she wished she cared about driving safely.
Fucking close.
Which is why, since then, I've been pushing her to care more.
30 inches.
Okay, I think I'm good on speed, and
Give her.
oh. I don't want to do it again.
But Alexis doesn't care enough to practice.
So close.
And she doesn't care enough to ask for extra lessons.
Why can't I get it?
Perhaps it's because she didn't practice enough?
When one of our driving instructors says, do you want to do some more? Say yes, every time.
Yeah, I know. I have yeah, okay.
This is the 5th and final attempt for Alexis. If no one else passes, Alexis might be this episode's graduate.
I'm so happy!
Brandon's plan to drive straight into the box is to not turn the wheel.
30. Reference point. I'm gonna botch it.
On attempt number 2, it's the exact same story.
Did you steer?
No.
No, so you need to steer.
You also need to go a lot faster than 20 kilometers an hour.
Go right away, Brandon. I'm just gonna kick this stuff out of the side. We're gonna leave it kind of like broken and ugly because I don't want you to overthink it. I just want you to do it. Less thinking, more doing. Here's his fourth. Strategically, I guess less thinking was wrong. Now, in hindsight.
I hate reversing!
What if Andrew gets in here instead? Is that allowed? Is Andrew allowed to get in here? Got this, Brandon. It's a pass.
Okay. I'm lined up in the middle. Lined up in the middle. I can't do it.
Brandon is gonna need a minute. Carleen has the same steering technique as Brandon.
No. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong.
Carleen just told me that she has to be off this course by 8 o'clock because at 8 she takes medication that makes her unable to drive. So we're rushing now.
Oh, no! Oh, fuck. I'm just shaking too much.
Let's not even rebuild this. I'm just gonna, you go up to the top and we'll do it again right away.
I'm so sure. I got into the box.
You got into the box.
I did. I got into the box. I got into the box. I got into the box, man.
Can Carleen stay in the box?
I'm gonna swear now.
You swear. You ready for the good news story of the episode? Because it's about to happen right now. Carleen succeeding at a 180-degree spin out in reverse. Here it is. Not what I was hoping for.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Carleen is facing her fears.
Did you see how scary it is?
Yeah.
Desi almost passes on her first 2 attempts.
That's it. That's it.
Ah, so close. It's like,
But her next 2 tries are terrible.
Please, someone pass.
Small turn, big turn. Small, big. Oh.
Desi failed to be the bright light we were hoping for.
You failed.
I failed.
It's time for me and the experts to chat with Canada's worst drivers, starting with Brittany, who boggled my mind earlier when she told me that she had hit over 50 vehicles.
I always just paid cash. You know, like, I'm sorry I your vehicle. Like, how much can I pay you?
But you did think that pretty much everybody you saw in your day-to-day life had also hit 50 cars.
Absolutely. Like, it was just like a mind bomb that you said that no. And then I started asking around, and the average was 2.
Shamala, you're not a driving specialist. How many cars have you hit?
None.
Ron's not a driving specialist. Ron's the AD over there. How many cars have you hit, Ron?
2.
Colin?
None.
None. Who's in there? I get Tony. How many cars have you hit?
1.
1. Frank?
2.
2.
1.
1. So people do hit cars, just not 50.
To pay for all of that damage?
I work at least 3 overtime shifts a week.
And you're dealing with people who are dying, is that right?
People who are dying and young people from brain injuries and psychiatric and geriatric and dementia.
How does dealing with such difficult life issues that most of us don't see on a regular basis?
It's hard.
How does that focus your idea and understanding of life in general?
I just live.
Do you have a release and outlet? No.
No, I just work.
Your outlet is to take that extra shift. Do you want to graduate this week?
I assume that Alexis wants to graduate.
Are you getting what you're hoping out of this process?
I think I am, but you guys don't seem to think so.
See, that's not true.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to graduate this episode?
No.
Does anyone want to graduate?
No.
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 Every single person in rehab wants to stay in rehab.
What is going on this year? None of you have ever wanted to graduate, not even once. You want to stick around? Then stick around you shall. This episode, no one graduates. There's only 2 shows left before our final episode, in which one of these 5 fine people will be named Canada's worst driver.
On the next episode of Canada's Worst Driver.
Son of a bitch!
The nominees have their pedal control tested.
It's patrol.
Oh, that's a hard hit, man.
They all learn how to do a handbrake turn.
Make sure you hit 60.
And then it's time for the meltdown
Going 60!
of all meltdowns.
Why exactly are you telling me to?
During your favorite challenge.
Ah! It's cold! I beat my pants!
The water tank test.
Are we ready to kiss and make up?
No.